So for the last few weeks, Zach and I have been working for Shore Credit Union, and we wanted to let you know how to build credit as a teenager. The first thing you can do is keep from mistakes, and the top 10 mistakes teenagers make are they get too many credit cards, that could be credit or debit cards, and they don't put a budget for themselves. So they spend more than they should on those credit and debit cards and get themselves into debt. Number 3 is they don't set money aside. So they don't have it for that rainy day where you want to go to the mall and buy something, or where there's an emergency and your phone breaks and you need to buy a new one. They don't have the money set aside for that. And number 4, they don't realize that the little things you spend, like that $5 you spent at Taco Bell last Friday, and $3 you spent at Wendy's yesterday, those really do add up over time. Number 5 is ATM fees. If you don't go to your bank or credit union's ATM, the ATM you do go to could have a fee, which you could be charged for using it. Number 6 is they don't pay their bills on time. Like your cell phone bill, any bill you might have, if you don't pay it on time, that can reduce your credit. Number 7 is some teenagers go and get an account with their boyfriend or their girlfriend. And while that might seem like a good idea at the time, they can also have just as much effect on that account as you can, and they could take the money from it or affect your credit. And number 8 is they don't plan for the future. So they don't plan like credit cards for the future or save money for their future like college. Number 9 is pre-approvals. You know, those credit cards you get in the mail where it says that you're pre-approved. Most of those have high interest and high rates. And number 10 is identity theft. Even though you are a teenager, your identity can get stolen, and most of them wouldn't even know.
And a lot of times friends share their PIN numbers, so you can go and take your friends' credit cards and you can just put their PIN in and you're basically done.
And then another thing that can help you build credit is if you get a good job, you need to keep that good job. Like if you like the job you have, keep it for a while, and that will help you build credit because you are getting a steady income. Another way, this is number 3, is a small loan. When you get a small loan after a year, you do want to pay that off as soon as you can. You don't want to keep that small loan for a long time because that'll add up. Another way, which is number 4, is you want to have as few accounts as possible, which kind of goes with the too many cards. You want maybe a savings, a checking account, maybe at 1 or 2 different banks or credit unions, but you don't want to have accounts everywhere. Number 5, you don't want to spend more than what you have. So that goes with your budget. Once you know what you have, you don't want to spend over because you will have to pay interest on that. Number 6, you want a secured credit card. And with a secured credit card, it'll only let you spend as much as you have on that card. Like some of them have like a $1,000 limit. And with that, you can only spend $1,000, which helps you from going over budget. Number 7, you want to have a cosigner, which can be a parent, a brother, a sister, an aunt, anyone like that that you trust that can help back you up if you do go over. Number 8, you want to pay your bills on time, which just goes back to mistakes teenagers make. If you don't pay your bills on time, that'll affect your credit score. Number 9, you do want to have a credit union account. Credit unions do help build credit over time, and they have low fees. And number 10, you do want to check your credit report. This goes with identity theft, because if your identity was stolen, or like Zach said, your friend was using your PIN number, you wouldn't know unless you checked your credit report.
So Shore Credit Union and the Student Advisory Committee came up with the idea to host a scavenger hunt road rally, which would take teams of 4 with 1 driver, 1 car per team. They would drive to different locations and they would have to answer financial questions, and the teams that get them right get to move on to the next location. And that'll be more explained at the beginning of the road rally, which will start at Elizabeth Park on Sunday, April 14th at 4 p.m. After the road rally, if anyone wants to join, they can go to Parkway Bowling Alley, and there's free bowling and pizza for anyone who would like to do that. They also get a free t-shirt when they sign up on the Facebook page, which you can see on the flyers.
And prizes will be given to the top few teams. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys will learn financial stuff that will help you build credit and avoid these mistakes that Zach and I have told you about. So we really hope you come. It'll be a good time. Thank you.
Go.
If anyone is interested in the road rally, they can find flyers from Becca and I, or also in the main office, and we will see you at Elizabeth Park on Sunday, April 14th at 4 p.m. And you can also find more information on the Facebook event listed on the flyer.